The other big talker today comes from Governor Greg Abbott. He says there is now a new agreement allowing Texas National Guard members to arrest migrants at the border. ION Politics reporter Jack Fink was the only TV reporter in Texas to speak with the governor today. And Jack, I know you're live for us in Austin where you talked to him. This is, though, the expansion of the National Guard's role. So fill in the blanks for us.
Well, Nicole, this is the first time that Texas National Guard will have arrest powers at the border. Until now, only the federal government has had that authority. And I asked Governor Abbott what led to this.
The Trump administration reached out to see if we would be interested in doing that, and I immediately said yes. For one, the National Guard has been down on the border for years now under the Biden administration, but they did not have the full authority that the federal government immigration officers had. Now they do because of this agreement. And it's needed because of this. Trump inherits a federal government that's shorthanded for ICE, for Border Patrol, for other people who are involved in the immigration control process. We can make sure that they immediately overnight have additional personnel who can help enforce the immigration laws. And that's why I wanted to do it.
You've asked Congress to pay Texas back $11.1 billion. And I'm wondering, are you going to Washington at all to press your case? And what's the response been since you've asked for it?
So since I asked for it, I've had meaningful phone calls. I actually met with Speaker Johnson in his office, but also I've had many phone calls with the Texas delegation, as well as some other members of Congress, to make sure that it's teed up appropriately. I will be going to Washington, D.C. next week to further work on that effort. The response has been strong. 100% of the people say Texas deserves it. They want to support it. And listen, there are certain things that are natural ongoing benefits to the United States. We built the border wall, the same border wall that Trump built. And that's money that is in a way a free wall put up for the United States of America, for which they should reimburse the state of Texas. We built other border barriers that deny illegal entry. These are fixtures that will last there a long time, including the buoys that we put into the river.
And while Republicans are backing this idea, some Democrats in Congress are not necessarily on board just yet. I recently spoke with Congresswoman Julie Johnson of Farmers Branch about this, and she told me she really wants to review the language of the bill before she decides which way to vote. Nicole?
Yeah, Jack, I want to ask you, we heard from Governor Abbott there saying he spoke to some lawmakers, had some meaningful conversations in his words, but how does President Trump feel about his request for getting that money back?
Well, the governor told me that President Trump is on board with this and that he supports this along with other key Republican members of Congress. Congressman Dan Crenshaw of the Houston area has already filed a bill that would reimburse Texas for the billions of dollars spent. And Congressman Jake Ellzey, Republican of Waxahachie, is a co-sponsor of this. Nicole?
All right. Lots of good stuff down there from Austin. Jack, thank you so much.